right, welcome back. It is that time. Mike Eppel, if you haven't checked your Twitter account, please do so. Our friend Blair, one of our viewers, did something on Tractor Tuesday. It involves you and I and nice. A fun tractor. Check it out.
Excellent. I will do that.
Rush to it. All right, real estate prices, you continue to watch the trends. What are you seeing now?
Yeah, the price for a home in the city did not exactly get any more affordable in the June figures in this morning from the Toronto Region Real Estate Board. The average price right now still north of $1 million. So we're talking about all classifications of housing through the 416 and the 905. Sales are cooling off a little bit, but again, you're looking month to month as opposed to year over year. A year ago, sales were quite a bit slower than where they are this year. Anyway, the market's still elevated, Melanie. Maybe a little bit more choice, a few more properties coming on, and maybe some buyer fatigue as well. That's one of the things that a lot of real estate analysts are talking about right now, because there's been so many bidding wars and so many people failing to get a deal done. They're just saying, okay, we're out. We're just going to wait until maybe things cool off. Having said that, saw just last night that one of the mortgage companies is now offering a 0.98% 5-year variable rate below 1% for borrowing longer term. Of course, that's a variable, not fixed, but nevertheless, borrowing costs remain remarkably inexpensive, and a lot of analysts are thinking that there's just going to be more demand building here. So the price maybe sales slowing down just a little bit, but not cooling dramatically, and nothing that would point to that happening anytime soon.
Can we talk about regions, though? You're breaking it down to see where the growth is. Yeah,
Durham region, where I'm located, as a matter of fact, up 38% year over year for prices in Durham region. I mean, you look at Whitby, Oshawa. Oshawa is the fastest growing city right now, I think. And the city of Toronto proper, meantime, the 416 price is up just 12%. So again, is that move further afield from the downtown core, that sort of thing, still making its way through the market? Not sure, but South Simcoe County was also up by, I think, 28%, so also elevated.
Mike, you're the big draw to Durham region. I think people just want to be closer to you.
Sure, the celebrity factor.
That might be it. Okay, while we're talking about deals, maybe no-go deal, OPEC.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the cartel was supposed to raise production. They didn't do it. And that has the oil market on high alert right now, because what have we seen recently? Well, Americans are driving all over the place. They're now flying again. 2 million passengers on U.S. flights over the long holiday weekend. The demand for oil is on the rise. OPEC's not raising production. Oil goes up to $77 a barrel overnight, U.S. We're seeing this affect us already at the pumps. $1.35 on average here in the GTA. In Vancouver, they're paying $1.75 a liter, record high for the city of Vancouver. So, gas is getting more expensive, and this is going to fuel talk about inflation, interest rates, all these sorts of things that oil has a direct impact on, because guess what? To get goods to market, you have to pay and fill up the tanks to do that, and that could lead to higher consumer prices as well.
Mike, we are expecting some details on a federal announcement, but I mean, I feel like announcements now, with a grain of salt, right, with an election potentially around the corner. What are you watching here with a corridor, basically connecting Quebec here traveling into Toronto?
Upgrades expected today to be announced by the federal government for high frequency, not high speed. There is a difference. We're not talking bullet trains, but finally maybe, and I say couch that in quotations, because we've heard about these upgrades for several years, Melanie, on the Quebec Windsor corridor for VIA. They did buy some new trains, which are coming in from Siemens next year. I believe they're going to be delivered, but the fleet of VIA is pretty old, needs upgrading, and now they're talking about new switching equipment and that sort of thing, and dedicated rail lines to get the speeds up to maybe 200 kilometers per hour. But again, it's going to take years, and the big question is, when are people going to again be riding the rails and flying? We're much delayed from what we're seeing in the States. Subway use is way down. And again, this country, we used to have a massive rail network. We tore all that up, and now we're looking at maybe rebuilding it again, maybe, but
it could take some time.
And what time frame? Yeah, that's right. And it's election time and all that kind of talk, too.
Yes, indeed, that is. All right, Mike, as always, appreciate the time. We've run out of it, so we'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right. See you later.
Thank you. 619 is what we're sitting at right now. The World Health Organization saying it's looking into what's being called the Lambda variant. So should we be concerned here in Canada? We're going to take a look at that variant coming up next.